right, we live.
Dollar Boy, M2B, I got you. Yo, what's really? Street team family, man. Family, you already. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's goody, man? I'm unfiltered. Yo, Carmike, boy, I get it. It's from the dark. It's the morning where we spark. No guidelines. I'm the man that's open in the park. Dollar Boy, set up early. Ready for the knocks. Everybody hustle. Dollar Boy, the man who make it rock. I dedicate the time to the struggles. NBA, boy, put the game in the bubble. A dark world, got dudes flaming the muzzle. I'm saying history, you can blame for your trouble. My talent, I come from the old Brooklyn, the Howard Square, downtown, go Brooklyn. Pigs on the way to school. So.
Hey, Street T family. Just want to holler at y'all. I know it's been a minute since we've done a live, but you know, it's so many things to discuss, so many exciting events and things have been happening. First of all, I want to issue congratulations to our President-elect Joe Biden, as well as his running mate, Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. So, very exciting times, you know. We got a lot to discuss. Before I dig in, I definitely want to tell you guys that we apologize for the Part 5 logo. We realized that, you know, my production team realized that the logo was done in error because it actually said Unfiltered Voice, which was Part 6, and it was actually Part 5 and it said Unfiltered Noise. Right. So, but we left it as it was because you know what? Behind all the unfiltered noise is an unfiltered voice. So there was no reason to correct that. We left it as go. Some errors work in your favor. All right. So stay tuned. We got Part 6 coming. Unfiltered voice, like we said. You know, and the Part 5 will be ending on November 18th. I want you guys to stay in tune with us. You know, make sure that you're sharing if you really, really, really want to show your support. It's really not about, you know, the merchandise. We understand it's a pandemic. We understand that, you know, hey, everybody ain't trying to do all of that. That's okay.
Look, I think today something look good.
It's cool. All I'm saying is, if you want to show support, share the post. You know what I mean? Share our post. Share it on your page. And if you really, really, really want to show love, share it in a group. You know what I mean? Hopefully everybody in that group will share it in another group and so on and so on. So that we can grow our numbers. You know, this is Street T family. You know, we are Black-owned business that support Black businesses. And we support businesses that support Black businesses. And that's how the inclusion and diversity that we so often speak about comes into play. All right. I had some things I wanted to discuss, some things I wanted to get off my Street T chest. Yes, here's the merchandise. This is actually our classic tee. I do have pictures up with the model on the website. I'm not modeling. I'm not a model. I'm here to give you the Street T. We gonna talk. We gonna get unfiltered. That's what we do. So let's get into it. All right. First of all, I just want to talk about how Donald Trump continues to say that he is going to press charges. He's filing motions against this state. He's filing motions against that state. I mean, listen, okay? It's important for everyone to remember that there is a process. He's not going to just go to the Supreme Court, okay? He has to actually show proof in the lower courts in order for anything to happen. So let's be clear about that.
You suck.
Okay, just to get into it. Judge Cynthia Stevens was highly skeptical throughout the virtual hearing about the lack of admissible evidence in the case and whether the campaign had sued the right party, the Secretary of State. What?
Denied.
What I have is, at best, a hearsay affidavit that addresses a harm that would be significant. We've got an affidavit that is not firsthand knowledge. She said she was not convinced the campaign's claim could succeed in court. Okay. So let me get that out of there. Let's move on. I mean, it's just like, the judges, these judges, they're asking him, when did this happen? What length? What time? What place? They pressed Trump's lawyer, until he finally admitted that there's a non-zero number of people in the room. At another point, when Marcus handed the judge a hand-drawn map of the ballot courtroom, Diamond cracked that the lawyer should keep his day job. Listen, these judges are laughing them out of court, okay? Let's not, okay, wait a minute. It is very important that we note that this was a landslide victory. That's right, a landslide victory, okay? Newsmax, I'm appalled. As a news media outlet, I'm appalled. I'm appalled at your lack of integrity to report the news. I'm disgusted by the lack of character that you've shown in getting the news to the people. You're supposed to be the voice. But that's okay. We unfiltered. It's okay. Moving right along. Now, Supreme Court case filed on Election Day. Lawyers representing the Trump campaign similarly submitted a hand-drawn map on a ballot, processing room as evidence, an unusual approach in any case. Election lawsuits filed on Election Day often have some air for informality, given the need for quick action, but several election law experts have been critical of the lack of serious legal arguments that representatives of the Trump campaign are making in recent days, with some court filings not even containing evidence or assertions of fact at all. Listen, I'm just going to say one thing. Please, 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 I beg of you people. I understand it was a loss. It was a great loss for you. But do not waste the court's time. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Killed that motherfucker. Shot him in the head 4 times, kicked him in the face. I tried to call you, but the line was busy. I'm going to knock him out here.
Okay. Before we get into anything else, I do want to take a small commercial break. Okay? So I want you guys to enjoy this break. It represents one of my favorite characters that I love so much. And we'll be back. Okay, people. I just want to touch upon some things that, continue to keep crossing my desk. Here at Street T, we do encounter a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life. And of course, that means that some people are going to have a difference of opinion. And that's okay. That is what having a vote and having a voice is about. Okay? It's important to understand that it's a voice. It's not an action, especially not violence. But I just want to talk about how, a lot of people have been saying, I don't understand the problem. Like, the N-word, I don't get it. What's the problem? Like, you guys use it, and if I can't use it, then you can't use it either. See, no.
You suck.
That's not how this goes. Okay? We empower ourselves. We may even feel like that's a part of our ego. We may even say it to one another. We may even take it out of context and exaggerate. But that's not for you.
Motherfuckers.
Just like how you don't want to hear me saying the C word. That is inappropriate. It's derogatory. If you identify with the race or identify with the idea of races, then you know that each and every one of them have derogatory content. They also have derogatory names to describe them all, used by people that are racist and practice racism. Okay?
It don't make no motherfucking sense.
It never will. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, in short, is if you're black and you're talking to another black person and you say the word nigga, 9 times out of 10, that nigga's not going to get offended. If you are a white person and you decide you want to use the C word to describe yourself, then you can do that with other white people and nobody will get offended. Nobody will get offended. Nobody will say anything. Nobody, I mean, you've used other words like white, trailer, things I don't say because I'm not white. I shouldn't be saying them. I understand that. So my idea about this whole thing is like, listen, we don't got to talk a long time about this. Everybody just stay in their lane. If you feel comfortable calling yourself or referring to yourself as a derogatory comment that is used to describe a race that you identify with, then you're in your lane and you're minding your business. And respect other people and don't do that to them. That's it. It's simple. I could tell you that it's wrong. I could tell you that it's an ego thing. I could tell you that, that's just for black people. I could tell you a whole lot of reasons. Let's just go with the one that works well for everyone. So, moving right along, I did have some other things that I want to discuss with y'all. First of all, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but the internet is undefeated. And they will remain undefeated. Okay? Let's be clear about that. A lot of celebrities were weighing in on a lot of different things that was going on. 50 Cent says that they're going to do Trump dirty when he comes up out of office. And, we have heard a lot of things about a lot of different court hearings, a lot of different court filings, a lot of different court cases. And for a while, his taxes was a mystery. So I'm just going to leave that on y'all desk. And then he continued on being, of course, the flame king that he is. Man, they're going to do Trump dirty. He going to jail. You ever heard of a president say, stop counting the effing votes? Laughing out loud, shaking my head. And, of course, he's not done. So, of course, then he posted this picture. So, like I said.
You suck. Denied.
Absolutely. Surely was. Let's take a commercial break on that note, okay?
Do you think? Siri, what's the name of this song?
Black Panther moment again?
No.
What song?
Anytime is tea time. That's the name of the song? Nah.
I mean, I love the Black Panther one too. I don't know about you. All right. But anyway, let's keep going. So, I did see some things, talking about, our president-elect, talking about Kamala Harris, a lot of the things that they're going to be instituting and ushering in with their new day. But one of the things that I continue to keep hearing, and it's from the Black community, and I often address a lot of different things that a lot may look at as controversial, but I feel that it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed directly, and it needs to be thrown out some of the time because, if it hinders us from moving forward, then it's not helping us. And our rationale and our hearts that's in it may not be wrong, but we have to stay focused on the bigger picture. And that within itself is the movement. Okay? So, I just want to say that, I care about Black people and how they feel. But I also want to keep in mind that if we are talking about us as a people moving forward, then we're going to have to move forward in circles, out of circles, that may or may not be what we are used to, comfortable with, or want to do. I mean, let's keep it real. Okay? So we got to have some sense about ourselves, about certain things. Okay? Now, I've been hearing a lot of different things about Kamala Harris, Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. A lot of Black people, have shied away from her about a lot of different things that happened in her past concerning crime. And, I want to be clear about this because this is where it becomes bipartisan, and I use that word very strongly because we have to get to a point where at some point in time, we agree because it's us. That's it. There's no other reason. You know what I mean? We as Americans don't feel that that's right. We as Americans don't want that to happen. It's unacceptable. That's it. So, you know, talking about her and talking about how, you know, she has problems with black men. She was, you know, trying to get black men locked up. She didn't care about the black community. She don't care about our black men, you know. And I heard someone speaking about this, and they were saying, you know, their argument was, you know, listen, you know, they were saying like, well, she doesn't understand, you know, the black man struggle, and well, listen, this is a black woman that is a vice president. There's a lot of things that are expected, not only on the book, but off the books.
Motherfuckers.
Of this person. You understand what I'm saying? You can't expect a person to reach that office and be able to sit at your dinner table if you're from the hood, like if I'm from the hood. You know what I mean? She might not want to sit at my dinner table because I know we might get into something that may make her uncomfortable. Now, we could sit up here and we could, you know, go back and forth about this all you want to. I'm just keeping it real. You know, I wasn't always, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. You know, I am from Brooklyn, you know what I mean? And that's where I was born and raised. And my mindset changed when I encountered and I experienced different things in life. I'm going to put it to y'all like that. Okay? So, at the end of the day, if you've never experienced that, like, you know, hey, what y'all, if you ain't from the ghetto, you never been to the ghetto. So she's not that. She's not that. But this is this. This is politics. She's that. And she got that corporate money. Listen, I want y'all to understand something. Her journey is one thing. Her purpose is a completely another. She could have flipped the script. There's Ben Carson's in this world. What's the lady name? What's her name? That she wants to Candace. There's a Candace Owens's in the world.
You suck.
She playing for our team on this game.
Denied.
So we're going to have to come to a middle ground about how we're going to deal with this situation because of what she can do, not because of what she already did. I'm trying to see something right now. All right. Listen, y'all. I want to go on a break. You know what I mean? I want to go on a break real quick. I want to just show you my website. And I want to, you know, show my video. I have a lot of things here for y'all guys. I'm getting excited about, you know, our website. Oop, I pulled up the wrong thing. Our website. You know, we got some nice stuff on there for you guys. Get it.
I raise my fist cause my skin black. I'd rather stand up and fall.
Anyway.
For some.
This is our website, and I can't get it to move. So hold on one second. Okay. Well, it seems that I can't get that up there right now. What a shame, what a shame. www.mystreettea.com is the web address. So, you know, I definitely suggest that you guys check us out if you got some time. We got some new merchandise. This is what, like I said, this is the classic tee. You know, and also let me take the time to offer you guys a toast, a congratulatory, victorious toast. We are moving in a different day, ushering in a new era, and it's an exciting time. So cheers to that.
I said I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I said I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black.
So stay tuned for part 6. That's coming. We're working on some new music. You know, we love music. You know, we love music. So So, you know, this is our new format. We excited. You know, we want to get it more together for y'all and make it more exciting, you know, when we come live and we interact with you guys. So stay tuned. You know, we just keep growing and growing together. And that's the point, you know what I mean? So we can get that message of inclusion and diversity out there. You know, that's what we represent. All right? So as always, I thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you so much for showing me love. You know what I mean? You know, go on the website. Like I said, share. If you following us, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Join our Discord chat. You know, we can get unfiltered in there. You guys are welcome to share your unfiltered voice. We can't wait to hear from you. And you know what? From Street T family, be blessed and bleed a blessing. Take care.
Brooklyn boys, BBT, you know the vibes.
What's good,
We
unfiltered, we so raw, the new T. Anything you heard, might as well say be guilty. From the family, you know we come through filthy from the mud, but that don't make you feel me. We unfiltered, we so raw, the new T. Anything you heard, might as well say be guilty. For the family, you know we come through filthy from the mud, but that don't make you feel me. It don't.